Chair, members of the committee, thank you for the invitation to appear here today. Across Europe and the world, we are seeing a rise in authoritarianism, deepening inequality and the impacts of conflict and genocide, alongside the climate emergency, driving division and threatening democratic foundations. At this time of profound global turbulence, it is important that we reflect on the purpose of education. In this age of AI, education must not be confined to the transfer of information. What's required is a more holistic model, one that fosters critical thinking, helps people understand global challenges and our interdependence with each other and with the natural world, and supports informed action. This is what is at the heart of development education, global citizenship education, and education for sustainable development, also known as GCE and ESD. Ireland has proud traditions to draw upon in this work, from peacekeeping, humanitarian action and human rights advocacy, shaping our identity and our reputation as an outward-looking and engaged country. This is reflected in our national and international commitments, including the ESD to 2030 strategy, Sustainable Development Goal 4.7, the European Declaration on Global Education to 2050, and Ireland's Climate Action Plan. It is also demonstrated by the sustained leadership and support of Irish aid in advancing GCE, as well as related policy frameworks addressing disinformation and misinformation. However, while policy ambition is clear, we must be honest. Delivery is not matching the urgency of the moment, particularly as we run out of time to avoid ecological collapse and in the face and the scale and speed of misinformation and disinformation. In difficult times, I know it can sometimes be hard to hold on to hope, but every day we see the transformative power of education. Founded in 2004, IDEA is the All-Ireland Network for GCE and ESD. We represent over 100 organisations and individuals working across formal, non-formal and informal settings. Throughout the country, IDEA members are having a real impact, teaching hundreds of thousands each year. Examples include TROCRA and Concern Worldwide, which support pupils to engage with global justice issues, and the likes of Worldwide Global Schools, supporting post-primary school teachers and school leaders, while Global Village does the same at primary level. Then we have programmes such as Youth 2030 and STAND, enabling young people and students to engage with these issues in their own lives, while initiatives such as An Taisce's Green Schools programme and the Irish Schools Sustainability Network are driving action for sustainability. DICE and the Ubuntu Network support this work, ensure this work is embedded in teacher education, while CELTA supports adult learners. These are just a very small number of examples from a much wider educational framework and ecosystem. The priority now is for us to build on these strong foundations, and IDEA wishes to propose 4 key areas of action. First, stronger cross-departmental coordination to better align policy and practice across education, foreign policy, environment, youth and community, particularly closer alignment between GCE and ESD, moving towards a whole-of-government approach for both. Second, sustained and increased investment to expand, reach and deepen all-Ireland engagement alongside investment in research and educator capacity. And third, deeper integration of GCE and ESD into curricular assessment, lifelong learning, so that these themes are embedded rather than experienced as an additional layer. And then fourth and finally, stronger partnerships across government, civil society and education bodies alongside meaningful engagement with partners in the global south. At a time of growing polarisation, this is also about strengthening democratic participation, building understanding and fostering dialogue and trust. To conclude, Ireland has a strong tradition of valuing education as a force for social progress, grounded in global solidarity and our role in the world. The question now is how we stay true to these values. This is not a time for backsliding. It is a time for vision, for leadership, to invest in humanity and in education that fosters respect, counters division and plants the so badly needed seeds of hope. With your support, there's a real and genuine opportunity right now to build on what is already in place and to act on the belief that education remains the most powerful force we have to change the world. Thank you.